Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bringing another update on Shanqella Robinson, if we can call it an update. By now, y'all are all caught up on Shanqella's story and what happened to her during her vacation with people she thought were her friends. If not, I have a playlist with 10 videos. Y'all can go catch up there. But for the most part, we have all been so invested in her case, along with most of the country at this point. Most of us have been getting our information from Geraldo Zuniga, this Mexican reporter who was the first to bring Shanqella's story to these social media streets. The information he has been reporting has raised an eyebrow for some, and others like myself have been sharing his findings and bringing it to our platforms. But this latest update, I'm a little skeptical to talk about because after watching his YouTube live stream, and congratulations, Geraldo, for branching out and creating other platforms like Patreon and others that he mentioned during his live stream. Shout out to you, okay? But this new evidence, mm, he said he was given this evidence by contacts who was there allegedly. Not to mention, he has other information about Dejanay, but he's saving that for another program. So he didn't answer any questions regarding Dejanay. But nonetheless, we're here to talk about the evidence. Okay. This is supposed to be Shanqella, along with the Red Cross paramedics and the nurse who's not in uniform because she was called in. Not my words, Geraldo's words. And not to mention that these pics are available now that the villa that Shanqella and the Cabo 6 rented is back online and ready to be rented out again. I'm just saying. Y'all know me by now. I will call a spade a spade. And something about this update, I don't know. It's just a little suspect to me. I'm just saying. I'm gonna need more than just this, as well as why he's the only Mexican reporter talking about Shanqella's case. Geraldo said allegedly because where Shanqella was taken out at, the place in Mexico where she was deleted at, is ran by a very powerful man, but he's going to keep the man name out of it for now. He'll be dropping that later because he's going to be doing Shanqella's case in episodes for us. So we, the people, and the Mexican police, we have to wait basically, to see all his evidence, or we could just go on over to his Patreon. My question is, why haven't you given this evidence to the police? Someone actually asked him that too during his live stream. And he said, because once he show us, the people, everything, then he's going to produce all the evidence and everything that him and his team has gathered. He's going to give that to the police there in Mexico. But after we, the people see all the evidence. Okay. Speaking of such evidence. All right. My thing is, where is the Cabo 6 in this picture? Where's the chaos that was supposed to be going on? If we're to go on what the report said, and where's Winter? Where's Winter Donovan? Where's Nazir? I'm just saying, I don't see none of the Cabo 6 in these pictures, or even the police officer who allowed them to leave. I'm not seeing it. Second, I'm not trying to be rude, but the nurse, she looks like she just came from home, or even one of the cleaning ladies, I'm just saying. She doesn't even have a stethoscope around her neck, y'all. Come on now. And last but not least, third, how ironic is that these pictures are surfaced once the villa has been up and running for business? And why is Shanqella's picture just as fuzzy as it want to be, but the villa pictures are nice and crisp? Not to mention, he was asked were there cameras in the villa? Geraldo said no. So my question is, who took the picture? Just a question. What do y'all think? Or am I reaching? Okay. And his next exclusive is Winter Donovan lied and they have proof. Really? Really? Why don't the I'm just saying, why don't the police have this proof? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to call Geraldo no liar, nothing like that. I'm just saying this latest update and exclusive pictures, they seem a little suspect to me. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Moving on. Shanqella's dad, Bernard Robinson, did another interview after not speaking out for some time. You know, let's take a listen.
You know, I can't question him. Only thing I can do, ma'am, is just stand and be her voice and just make sure she don't, she don't die in vain, man. That's it. Definitely, to the utmost, man. Like the GoFundMe page, day one, I told Tamika, man, I ain't want no part of that GoFundMe page. I just want justice for my daughter, man. God gonna fight my battles for me. He been doing it ever since. I always put my cares in his hands, So he been moving ever since day one, man. Since he came home to the United States, that plane hits the ground, man, on that United States soil. And when I saw her, I cried like a baby, but and I saw what happened, and I had to find him, man. Like I'm sitting here at this table right now, but I was at my mom's house. First phone number I dialed over there, the morgue or the funeral home, a Mexican lady, Miss Elizabeth. She couldn't be no more than about 28, maybe 31. She never knew me. I never knew her. I never saw her or nothing, man. But, she said, Miss Robinson, I got your son, your daughter. And she said, I'm going to stick with you today. I want to make sure your daughter get back to you. She kept her word. And I know it wasn't but God doing, I didn't know how much it was, man, to bring her back over here. I didn't have a clue. But I know that father that worked so hard that I always put back for a rainy day. So, and I'm that father that always pay my tithes when I go to church. So, I look at it, God was, setting me up for this, which I didn't see it coming. I'm a very patient man, very patient. My faith is in God very strong, but I'm just waiting on him. Just waiting on him. Like I told you, every day is a struggle. I cry every day. Not knowing that I can't hear a voice. Only thing I can look at videos, pictures. It just hurt. And she would have been turning 20. She would have been turning 26 next month. Yeah, January the 9th. She would have been turning 26, man.
Sounds like you raised her so well, and I can hear the pain in your voice from everything you've been going through. I mean, it's unimaginable. Where were you when you first heard the tragic news that she had died?
Right here at home. Right here, I was sitting in the living room looking at TV. I just came off the road. I'm a local truck driver, I drive at night. And she always would call and say, Dad, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. And, it was on a Wednesday, she said, Dad, You sleep. She came in the house to get something because, you know, she got her own apartment, you know, doing her own thing. She said, Dad, you sleep? I said, yeah, because I got to go down the road in a little bit, you know. She said, call me. And I called her, you know. And she didn't answer, so I said, okay, then. She must be busy doing her braid hair or something. So I guess I'll talk to her later on. And then when that Saturday came, that's when I got the phone call, you know, saying she had passed away down in Mexico, Cabo.
Now, are the investigators still talking to you, or are they giving you updates? Like, where are we now?
I'm going to leave that part alone. I ain't gonna even go. I am not even going to go into that.
Okay. Well, can you, and I don't want you to go into the details if you don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, but can you at least let us know, are you in conversation with the people that you want to be in conversation with? Are you getting answers from people?
I ain't going to even go into that. I'm just going to let them do what they got to do.
Okay. Are you happy with what they're doing?
I'm just, like I said, I'm going to leave exactly what they got to do. My faith is in God. My faith is in God, man. That was my faith at from day one. I said, God, show me what happened.
There are rumors that he said the feds hasn't told him or the family anything. I didn't play the entire interview. I only played the highlighted parts I wanted to share here. However, I did listen and watch the entire interview, and I didn't hear him say anything like that or even allude to such narratives. Maybe I missed it. If y'all saw the entire interview, drop down in the comment box. Let me know if I missed it. Because what I heard, he said he's not going to respond on any updates, just like the family when they did their last interview. And I'll say it again. They can't talk about it. It's because they can't talk about it. But I do believe the family does know what's going on. I also took note that Dad said Tamika Mallory started the GoFundMe page. And everyone thought that her sister Quella Long started it because her name is where it's said to be the contact person. But hell, Mr. Bernard Robinson said they didn't need that money. And he told Tamika Mallory that. I also took note that Dad called Shanqella his son when mentioning the lady, Miss Elizabeth, you know, contacting him about finding Shanqella. If y'all missed it, let me play that part again.
Funeral home, a Mexican lady, Miss Elizabeth. She couldn't be no more than about 28, maybe 31. You know, she never knew me. I never knew her. I never saw her or nothing, man. But, you know, she said, Miss Robinson, I got your son, your daughter.
Again, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other if she was born a boy. What happened to her is atrocious. That's all that matters, and she needs justice. The family needs justice. I empathize with Dad feeling defeated and ignored, but we have to be honest. This is a very delicate investigation and case. Not to mention, this is a Mexican case. This happened in Mexico, which means they don't have to share their findings with the U.S. All the U.S. needs to know is when the arrest is happening, because we're talking about the feds here, who's not going to tell us crap, you know. We just have to wait and see the explosion when the arrest happened, and we'll see it. You know, the last video I did where the sister Quella spoke, she said there is one person in custody, but they've been told not to speak about the case. But the investigators are handling things, and she seemed very sure that they're being handled, in my opinion. All we can do is continue to be patient, just like the family, and continue to keep the family in our prayers and wait until all, you know, to the FBI is ready to release information to us, I guess, you know. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so y'all see when I drop new videos. And follow me on all my platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All at Sister Girl Talk TV.